looking at how to draw a realistic palm tree, and also using some tips and tricks for shading that we learned in today's episode of SketchPAD Drawing. Hey, what's up guys? My name's The Average Sim, and welcome back to a brand new episode of SketchPAD Drawing. So as you can see, what I'm doing here is just drawing a basic cube to help us do some tips and tricks for shading. So those lines represent where the light is coming from. So you're going to follow that, and then based off of where the light is, create an outline for your shadow like I'm doing here. The next thing you're going to do is fill in the outline that you just made. After that, you're going to smudge the inside and smudge the outline too. After that, you're going to erase any of the excess smudge that you don't need. Now to represent how dark each side of the cube is. We're going to represent the back with the darkest cross-hatching that you can make, because it is not in direct light and therefore is the darkest side. The top side, however, is being hit by some light, so it is naturally the second darkest side. Now, you can see the left side is the lightest because it is in the most direct contact. Moving on to the final drawing of today's video, a realistic palm tree with the shading effects that we just reviewed. So, getting right into it, we're going to start by drawing a curved line like this. Now, at the top of this curved line, you're going to draw a super tiny curve on the top and extend it down to the base next to the other curved line, as you can see I'm doing right here. Now you're going to erase the entire thing to add some lighter lines over it. You're going to want this because you're going to be erasing a lot more later on. So, now with the lighter outline that you add like this, you're going to start from the top and add some lines going down it that have a slight curve. Now, you want to start on one side, preferably the left side, and erase any one or any of the lines that you think could be improved. Next, you're going to do the same exact thing on the right side, like this. After that, you're going to start connecting the bottom of both of the lines. So, you can see that I am doing that here, and there is a lot of other lines. So after you finish this, you're going to erase the entire thing. Yes, erase the entire thing. I know it sounds strange for art, but yes, you're going to want to erase the entire thing. It's worth it in the end. So, after that, you have this nice outline that you can trace over. So, that's exactly what you're going to do. As you can see me doing in the video right now, I'm tracing over the outline of all of the little triangle things in the trunk. The reason that you're drawing these, it just really adds a nice 3D effect to your palm tree and makes it look more realistic. So, moving on from the cone-shaped segments, you are going to go to the top and start adding branches or leaves. So, to do that, you're just going to draw some very light lines going from the top with a slight curve to them. You're going to draw 3 on the left side and 3 on the right side. Some people like to add either a 4th one on the left side or right side, but I don't think it's necessary. So, moving on to make the actual leaves, you're going to add lines starting from the top of the branch moving towards the base. For the other side of the branch, you're going to start from the trunk going out towards the top of the branch. You're going to want to do this to all of the separate branches. Now, this is a super simple process that makes the tree look even more realistic. So, after you're done with all of the branches, you're going to move down to add some more detail to the trunk. Starting from the top of the trunk, you're going to want to shade the left side of each cone-shaped segment. Now, this gives a really nice 3D effect using the shading tips that we reviewed earlier. So, you're going to think that the light is coming from the right side, which means the left side is going to naturally be darker. So you want to shade from the left side. Add some more shading under the palm tree as a shadow. Then you're going to want to blend that and add some more shading to the cone segments like I am doing here. After that, if you want, you can add some coconuts on the palm tree like I'm doing here. This concludes today's episode of SketchPAD drawing, and don't forget to always stay above average.